a captive. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Kong, the eighth wonder of the world!
And it's your boy me and West Kong here. Technique, all technique. Got a special guest today. Truly excited, man. Showing the difference between two different arts, two different grappling arts. A lot of people ask me questions on YouTube, on Instagram about the difference between Judo Ground and Jiu-Jitsu Ground. So we're going to work on that today. Make sure you go to hyphylife.com, promo code KONG. Get you some supplements, man. Support your boy. What's happening today? Special guest, man. My man Niels. Long time friend, man. Long time friend. How long you been a black belt in judo?
Oh, shit. Since 1996, man.
He been a black belt longer in judo than some of y'all been getting girls. See, that's a bad dude right there. If you a black belt longer than some of y'all been dating, that's a bad dude. Check this out, man. How you getting into judo, man?
My friend, man, we was walking one day on our way to go to the East Legal Family Center. He was like, man, I'm gonna take you over here. We're gonna check this out, man. I said, check what out? He said, it's martial arts. I said, what is that? We walked in there, and they put me on the mat with this girl. I thought I was tough because I was street tough. You know, these girls, I went in there and this girl, she just tossed me all around. From there, I was in love.
And see, you know, what's interesting about that story is, for those of you who follow me, know that is a similar story of how I got into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So we didn't come into this art, which is why our love is a tad different than most. Because we didn't come into this art to be tough. We actually thought we was and was humbled by the art. So today, man, we got something special, man. I got Niels. A lot of people been asking the difference between ground judo and ground jiu-jitsu. They are very similar arts, but they are very much different when it comes to the ground play. We're gonna work on that today. So last video we did, I showed the replacement of the half guard. So today I'm gonna actually show you my half guard sweeps. 2 sweeps that I like to do and the transition to get there. A lot of people was telling me they get stuck in certain areas, so I'm gonna try my best to fix and help y'all out. As long as when you hit in the move, you hit it, you win your tournament, you gotta tag my name. If you don't, then you gotta come see me. I'm having a problem with not getting my royalties for these moves. So check this out. Again, so last time we worked on what I told you guys was the belly ache technique, right? Where I had shove, caught here. The reason why I do this again is because I don't want my shoulders facing this way. Facing this way because it's easier for him to drive and flatten it. Okay? We don't want that. Put your knee down for me, baby. So now, I use it here. I don't stretch it here, I stretch it, tuck it here. And when I'm ready to go for the underhook, remember this is, I use the coyote grip, this foot, steps behind here, this foot is athletic. When I'm ready to go for the underhook, explode my hip back, then catch. Guys, the belt for this particular sweep is essential. Now, when I'm ready to go, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break his base down completely. I'm gonna take this bottom hand, shoot it straight through to catch the back of the gi or the back of the belt. But watch my body turn. My head's gonna be facing this way. It's gonna turn straight facing the camera. That's how much you have to spin underneath. That's where people get caught. People half-ass spin underneath. So here we go. I take this hand, and as I slide in, break just. And that's where I get to this position. Okay, now, he obviously knows right here he is in trouble, okay? So now he starts to sit back to get comfortable. Boom, now he can never get comfortable. He can never get comfortable because I have my hand here keeping his butt off the ground. If you notice, his butt this high off the ground gives him horrific balance, all right? So now, this hand, I keep still. Good here, I keep this. I know a lot of people like to go under the leg, but I keep this hand here and I catch right underneath where his belt is. So now here I got full control. I can just turn, full control here. Now let's say, for example, Niels wants to bail out, so he wants to drag this knee over my head. So he takes it over. Good. Now this is where people get stuck here. Because in the scramble, all Niels got to do, I'll just tell him what you do naturally. What would you do? Start pulling out, boom. Okay, guys get caught there, they get lazy, and the guys pass the guard. So when I get here, I swim and he brings that knee over. The second that knee hits the ground, guys, look, this is when we start to scramble. So I keep the hold of his belt, clamp down. Then I scoot here. Now, Niels, do what you do naturally to get out. He starts pulling. Boom, I just come up. I got his legs still trapped here. Once I get here, I get my transfer, my points. Then I get to 2. Okay? One more time. We start from the top, from here. Boom, get it. When I'm ready to swim under, He goes over, catch the belt. Right here. Keep it tight. Don't stretch it out. Keep it tight here. Okay, continue scramble knees. Boom. That's 2 for us. 2 points. Okay, second sweep. Worst case scenario, we do not get the underhook, which is something that happens, especially against good wrestlers and judo guys. They like to stay tight, okay? So we don't get the underhook. As long as we continue to keep this shoulder at an angle, as long as we don't get flattened, we will be safe, all right? Second sweep. I'm here, okay? He is so, it is like it's a mountain right now. Like literally it's hard to buzz. Judo guys, wrestling guys, they got really, really good base. So now here, I can't get it. He got his elbow clamped down over here. There's no possible way I'm getting in there. All right, so now look, this is important. Still the same technique, guys. Still break his base down. Now I broke his base down. So now, instead of going for the underhook, what I'm gonna do is reach and trap right at his calf, okay? Now we all know what the Kimura sweep is, the hip bump sweep is. This is the same motion. I'm here, tight, boom, he gets. Look, I come here, block, and I drive. And there's the sweep. So again, I'm here tight. A lot of times guys like to grab the collar. They start getting tight here. Keep your chin low, guys, boom. When I'm ready to go, I shoot up, I block at the calf. Hip goes in an upside down U. Okay, when I bounce up, boom.
Okay, y'all. The difference in judo. I'm gonna show just a little bit of Kesa Gatame. Kesa Gatame is one of the hardest pins to get out. It's the first pin that you learn in judo. It's one of the heaviest pins that you would use in judo and also in the street fight, in self-defense terms. So Brendan's gonna lay on his back, head towards you. Kesa Gatame, the meaning for that is side star pose. A lot of guys make a mistake when they do their Kesa Gatame. They like to sit down, hip so far away. Brandon can easily sit up, so all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my hands around. But just sit up, Brandon. Easy. Hold down broken. See with judo, we have to hold that guy down for 20 seconds now. It used to be 30. It's only 20 now. So when I apply this, I'm gonna take this hand, grab his elbow. This hand goes around the neck with the scarf. Palm flat on the mat. This inside leg is gonna slide in nice and tight. Head down. Nice and tight. How do I get there? Brandon's just gonna sit up. Just sit up. How did I get there? Brandon, all of a sudden I just threw Brandon. Bam! He goes down. Chest to chest contact. Wow! Slide right in. Toes dug in, live toes, head down, squeeze. Like I said, with Kesa Gatame, this is one of the most deadliest pins out here. The reason why, the downward pressure is just like setting a house on Brandon's chest. A guy that's been practicing judo knows the amount of pressure to put on that guy. You can submit a guy just from the Kesa Gatame alone. Whenever I put my chest down, chest-to-chest contact to Brandon, I want chest-to-chest contact. I don't not want any room in between there. If I give him this minute space, Brandon's gonna escape. So again, elbow, hand goes under. Slide the thigh in, head down. Sit up, Brandon. Every time Brandon tries to sit up, I squeeze. I squeeze. Brandon try to walk towards me, I walk away from Brandon. Brandon try to take me over. Head up. Head comes back down. Okay, I'm gonna go right back into the Kesa Gatame. Brandon here, he knows the bridge and roll escape. He's gonna bridge, then roll me over. Oh. Now, a lot of guys can't do like Brandon. Brandon can move a house for real. Look how big that guy is.
Biggest biceps in jiu-jitsu.
So, we always come up against these guys, especially me. I'm 255. I run into guys that's weighing probably about 365 at times, especially in the national events. So Brandon, he's gonna go and try to bridge and roll me over. I'm gonna switch. First thing you see me do is switch my hips. My knee comes right to his side, boom. This hand is gonna transition right over, and I'm gonna hold his chest. Boom, Brandon can't take me over. Bridge and roll me over, Brandon. Boom, he can't do it. That there is called Judo Gatame. Okay? So with Muni, what you want to do, same thing with Kesa Gatame, you want to have that downward pressure, chest to chest contact. This hand goes right under his head. This hand comes right over. You meet hands. Okay? This knee comes right to his hip. So he can't rotate right into me. This knee is coming right up under his armpit. Again, downward pressure. Okay? So now, Brandon, he's gonna bridge, then try to roll. He can't. So what he's gonna do, he's gonna take this hand, he's gonna shift right across my face and go that way. The moment he does, I take this hand, I catch, set through, and it's that quick. We're here at Kesa Gatame. Brandon goes, he pushes, then all of a sudden I transition, I'm here. Now all of a sudden, Brandon, he tries to take me over that way. I'm not gonna let him take me over, roll. I settle my weight. Now Brandon slices across the throat. Here, go. Right in the walkie. Walkie Gatame.
That's it, man. Check this out. A lot of information. I hope we really covered what is a good idea of the difference. But again, they work hand in hand. I personally compete in both. The second, Judo Gatame.
Yes.
I use that in jiu-jitsu a lot to set up the bread cutter choke, to set up any arm attacks I do. I use that particular hold. I'm not very good at the scarf hold, having shorter limbs, but it all works hand in hand. Appreciate Sensei Niels. See, listen, let me tell you something. We got 2 black belts, man, in the same room together. 2 different arts. Come on my comment section now and talk that crazy stuff. Come on my comments and talk crazy now. Yeah, African American black belt.
Out of Ohio, Toledo, Ohio.
Mm-hmm. Saying something else, where else we gonna do to him?
We're gonna tear some shit up.
Hey yo, truly appreciate, man. Hey man, any jiu-jitsu questions y'all got? Please send them, man. That's what really motivates us to get these done. Sensei Niels, what's your Instagram, bro?
Niels McIntosh Senior. I think it's Niels McIntosh.
See, he's not very fluent. What I'll do is I'll tag him in the video. I'll tag him because he's not very fluent. We're gonna get him together. Yeah. This is a competitor. This dude competes all the time in the nationals. He inspired me to compete.
Number 2 in the country.
Number 2 in the country. So listen, guys, I strongly suggest that if you do jiu-jitsu and you do not have a wrestling background, or if you have a background in wrestling, it doesn't matter. Judo gives a lot of different types of throws, trips. That's where I got very, very fluent in using my feet because I never really use them. So shout out to Coach Niels for coming through. Anything else for you, bro?
Yeah. I want to thank you for coming out, man. I want to thank you for being around these rooms. You know, a lot of times, Brandon, when I'm not feeling so good, I look up your Instagram, man. I miss you on Facebook. You know what I mean? You're my inspiration. You know, even though you studied under me for a while.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you know what? It's time for you to move up. I want you to put this on your dresser. Put that on your dresser. I want you to take about 24 throws. Man. 24 throws. That's all I want from you.
I got no names too.
We'll work on that. Because it's hard. It's a lot to transition from Japanese to English. I can barely speak English sometimes.
Yo, see, hey man, like I always tell y'all, man, stay on the mat, man. Truly appreciate that, brother. Midwest_Calm on Instagram. Midwest Calm on Facebook. HypeYourLife.com, promo code Calm. Make sure you go get you something Y'all need something, don't you? Anything else, Nils? Keep.
Is that a monkey?
What the hell is that? Somebody talk to me, man.